Yaje. Guys, this is one of the prime estates here in Nairobi. Let's hit the road, guys, as we just enjoy this beautiful view. One of the affluent neighborhoods here in Kenya. But right now, this is the new look of Pangani, guys, as you can see how I'm in one of Nairobi's affluent neighborhoods known as Parklands. As you can see, it's one of the middle class estate that surrounds Kenya's capital. So stick around, guys, as I give you a walking tour of Parklands. Just want to see what Parklands has to offer this beautiful evening. As you can see how the beautiful skies look like. They just brighten those apartments, as you can just have a look, guys. For those people residing in the top of maybe the penthouse, they're enjoying those that beautiful sunset. So let me walk you around this neighborhood, guys, as we check out how the neighborhood look like. The architect of the buildings, because most of the sky-rise building has transformed this area, and there are a lot of building coming up along the way and along the streets. So let's check out, get deep inside behind the gates of Parklands. You see what this estate has to offer this evening. So keep it here, and if this is your first time watching this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about the video, and so that you may not miss such videos whenever I produce them. So this the new look of Parklands, guys. You can see how the estate is so quiet, and there are a lot of trees, and just behind it there is Karura Forest, one of the forests that's just in Nairobi. So let's hit the road, guys, as we just enjoy these beautiful views of the apartments of Parklands. And this is Nairobi, guys. You know, Nairobi is growing so fast, and the transformation looks so beautiful. And even the drainage, so well done in this area. So this is one of the affluent neighborhoods that you cannot compare. Like this one of the neighborhoods you won't compare with South B or South C, because of how it's designed. And you can see the serenity of this area, so different compared to other neighborhoods that surrounds Nairobi. So let's move, guys, as we check out Pangani, not Pangani, but Parklands. And this area, guys, it got a lot of Indian community. The Indian community, they decide, most of the Indian community reside in this area. And in fact, one of the council, is it a council of this area, is an Indian. So particularly this area got a lot of Indians who reside in this area, and in fact even the investment, they are invested in this area so heavily. So let's move back. Just enjoy the evening walk of one of the properties that's just coming up in this area. So in this area, guys, you can get a good property at affordable price for those of who can afford, who can afford it. Because most of the foreigners, they normally come and purchase get units here because of their proximity to the UN. For those who normally come to work in the country, for the expatriates, so it's so easy for them to connect from this area to the United Nations headquarters here in Nairobi. So this is one of the advantage of these guys who reside in this area. And the properties in Parklands, I think the cheapest unit you can get, maybe a 2-bedroom outlet. I think you can get it at around $70,000 or $80,000, depending, around 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom. So depending with the location as well. So most of the foreigners, they like coming and getting property in this area because it's located just next to Westlands. Because it's just a walking distance to Westlands, and there are a lot of malls around. So for those people who are new in the area, and the photography of the area is it's not that complicated, connecting from this area to maybe the outskirts of Nairobi. And as you can see, how it's well tarmacked. And that's Karura Forest, guys. Just next to Parklands and Motaiga Estates as well. And Nairobi is shaping so fast, and how the infrastructure is taking shape. It's one of its kind, you know. So guys, this is Parklands Nairobi, one of the affluent neighborhoods here in Kenya. So as I walk you on an evening tour, Yaji. So this is how Nairobi looks like, guys. And you can see how the road connectivity is so well tarmacked, and the beautiful streets of Parklands. You can see very beautiful apartments over there. And the estates are so different like this one. And for those people who like privacy. And I think there's no more privacy in this area because of the high-rise building that is coming up. Guys, this is one of the prime estates here in Nairobi, where you can get a piece of land, or is it 100 by 100 or at around at around 200 million Kenyan shillings. So that's about $2 million, you know. So this place is so prime. And because of the multinational offices that there are in Nairobi, that's what has kept the place, the land of this area to be so valuable. And also the real estate. That's why you can notice in every street that I'm taking you around, there are tall high-rise building like such. Therefore, this one is a very good investment, you know. It's a long-term investment. So you can notice in this area there are a lot of high-rise building coming up, shaping the area. Like this one is coming soon, and the project has already started. And in January, in Nairobi, you normally experience, or in Kenya, you normally experience longer days. And as you can see, it's about 6 p.m. but the sunset there is you can still see the sunset, and the light is still glowing well. So let me walk you around this as we check out one of Nairobi suburbs areas. You can see the beautiful apartments that's shaping the skyline of this area, guys. So well planned, and it's shaping the beauty of Nairobi. And for those people who've never been in this place is transforming so fast. And I think what they have not worked on is the pedestrian walk. As you can see, it's not well done. But I think in the near future they'll work on this, like in the other estates that will walk around. Yes, yes. Guys, we got one of the biggest hospital here. It's known as Aga Khan Hospital. It's one of the private hospital that is known in the country. So this is just an evening walk tour as we give you a glimpse tour of Pangani residential part of Nairobi, and we also got the commercial part of Pangani, but this is more of the residential part of Pangani. Guys, as you can notice, there are a lot of high-rise building that have come up for so long and taking the shape of this area. So this is how things look like in this area, as you can see. And this is just the beauty of Pangani as I walk you around as we check out what the place has to offer. So it's one of the security guy who just distracted my friend from recording. I think this is one of the such incident that normally occurs when you vlog. And this is how the new look of things of Parklands Estate in Nairobi. And this is the beauty of Nairobi in 2026. So guys, this is the commercial part of Parklands, and you'll find a lot of offices and banks, so shopping malls. This is where you find such in these streets. But in the other part that I was talking about, that was the residential part of Parklands. And there are a lot of, you can get one of the best hospitals in these areas as well. So let me walk you through the other streets as we check out. And this is how the look of things is. Niaje? Uko poa? Hadi? Mbona uko na wasiwasi? Hapana, sio ati wewe unajua uko kazi yako. Wewe uko kazi yako, mimi niko shughuli yangu. Sasa usikuwe na wasiwasi, wewe upige shughuli yako. Niaje? Kofiti? Look at that. It's now Josh Heights. So this is like one of the prime areas. And this is one of the old structures that were in Parklands, long way back then, like 15 years, 20 years ago. These are such structures that you could get in this area. But right now, this is the new look of Pangani, guys. As you can see how such structures are shaping the skyline of this area and the beauty. And you can see how the beauty looks like, guys. You can see how the sunrise. For those people who are enjoying that beautiful views from their penthouse. It's just the skyline of Pangani. Not Pangani, but the two names just it's a bit more of the same. Pangani, you know, Pangani and Parklands, but this is Parklands Nairobi. So as I walk you on an evening tour, as we check out what this neighborhood looks like, and how the structures of the architect and the structures of the houses, you know, the apartments, they're so different. And it just resembles the beauty and the culture of this area. So this is how the new look of things in this area. But you can notice the pedestrian walk in this area is a bit well compared to the other streets. And this one is all tarmac, and even on the other end, that's what you can notice. And for those people who are watching this video, you may think you are in Europe, but this is Kenya. You're coming live from Kenya, East Africa. You can see how the beauty of how Africa is rising and how things are taking shape on ground, and the development in the country is one of its kind, you know, compared to back in the years, you know, and how things are moving now. And this area you can see which has there's a structure coming up here, and this is the new structure that is coming up in this area, this high park. So still new structures changing the shape of this area every year and every month. just noticed most of the developers who are coming up in this area, they are foreigners. Others are Chinese. Like you can see, this is one of it's a very huge investment that is in this area. You can see this crane, and this is just close to a lot of multinational offices that surrounds Parklands. In case this is your first time watching this video, I'm Tomo from Kenya. This is giving you a walking tour of one of the affluent neighborhoods here in Nairobi, Kenya. It's known as Parklands Estate. And this is how things look like this evening. And guys, you can notice how the real estate is shaping this area. It's one of multi-million business in this area.
Hi.
Guys, this is the beauty of Nairobi on an evening walk. As you can see how the sunset is. And I'm walking you along the streets of Pangani as we check out this African neighborhood, the beauty and how it's planned. This is one of the sewage in this area. And there's just an hospital just next to it in this residential part, because on this side is a residential part, on the other side you can get hospital and a commercial part as well. And there are a lot of cafes around, restaurants, and very nice hideouts. You can get very nice hideouts in this area. So that's one of the advantage of those people who reside in this area. There are a lot of hideouts for evening chill out. So like this apartment is not yet finished, as you can see. It's still it's about to completion, and after completion you can find maybe all the units are being booked, because in Nairobi you can find one tall building like that before it's finished. Before its completion, you can find every floor is occupied. That's why the real estate is doing well in Nairobi. And there are a lot of houses, or there are a lot of apartments. When most of the buyers or the clients come, they can find it. They can just buy it from the sketch, based on where the location is. Like this place is so prime, that's why you can find the real estate is doing well. Ladies hostels here. You can see for those students who just were just nearby. Because there are a lot of universities, like Nairobi University is just nearby. It's Parklands campus. So these are one of the ladies hostel around this area. So, and they're very beautiful apartments, one of the modern apartments. If you would like to see like maybe one of the modern apartments, they are around Westlands, just around the outlets of Nairobi. A lot of the affluent residential parts of Nairobi. You notice they are more stylish and modern apartments that are coming up. So this is how new look of things. And the beauty of Parklands residential area looks like. At this first Parklands Avenue. So this is the first Parklands Avenue street. This is how things look like in this street, guys. So as I can see, my battery is 4%. I'll just have to end this video here, guys.